Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can add contacts in Quentin application directly and automatically from Google Form responses. So guys, we are connecting Google Form as the trigger and Quentin as the action application so that whenever you are going to receive a form response, the person who has filled the form will be added as a contact in Quentin application. So after setting up this automation, you don't have to manually add the contacts ever in any marketing tool. So in place of Quentin, you can connect any other marketing tool as well. And guys, we are going to set up this automation very easily without any coding using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool. Let me show you how. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and from here you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to set up and test your automations. So guys, you can sign up right now. We have pasted this link in the description, and after that you have to sign in and reach the Pabbly Connect product and you will reach this dashboard, and here you have to create a workflow to set up this automation. For that, just click on this create workflow button, and here you can give any suitable name to this workflow. So I'm giving the name here as Google Forms 2 Quentin. Okay, so after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow page is getting ready here. Alright, and on this page you will find these two modules, the trigger and the action. So with the help of these two things, we can set up this automation. So guys, trigger here is that event which is going to start this workflow. So we are going to connect the trigger application from this choose app field. Then we are going to select the trigger event, the event by which the workflow is going to start running. Okay, and the action would be the consequence or the response towards the trigger. So in our use case, the Google Form submission will act as the trigger event. So you have to select Google Form first as the trigger app. Here it is selected. And then you have to select the trigger event. So event would be new response received. Okay, select this. And it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys. And with the help of this, we are going to make a connection with our Google Form. And after that, we are going to capture the response of that webhook connection. So you need to follow these steps written here to make this connection. You can just read the instructions and follow them. I'm going to show you directly how you can make the connection. So this is the form I have created, guys. You can see this is a contact form I have created in which I have asked these questions: the primary email address, secondary address, gender, first name and the last name. And I have a spreadsheet attached with this form, which is here. This is the spreadsheet I have attached. Okay, so here guys, first of all, I am going to open this spreadsheet in an incognito window because we are using multiple Google accounts in this browser. So if you want to make the connection properly and with the spreadsheets, it is better to open the spreadsheet in incognito window so that you don't have to face any issue. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet, the same sheet, and here you can see we have this extensions option on the top. Click on extensions, and from this add-on section, click on get add-ons. And here you have to install an add-on which is called Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So you have to search for Pabbly Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and you have to install this add-on here. So it will just take 2 minutes to install it. So I have already installed it, you can see. And after installing the Pabbly Connect Webhooks add-on, you need to refresh your spreadsheet. This is an important step. And after refreshing the spreadsheet, guys, when you click on extensions again, you will find this Pabbly Connect Webhooks option available in the drop down only. From here, you have to click on initial setup. So in the initial setup window, you will find these two fields, the webhook URL field and the trigger column field. Okay, so in this webhook URL field, you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from your workflow, and in the trigger column you have to enter the last data entry column or the final data entry column of your spreadsheet. So final column means the column on which when we enter the data, the workflow start running. So F column is that column. Here, as and when the data arrives, the workflow is going to trigger and start running. Okay, so this is our final column. So first of all, go back to your workflow and click on copy and copy the webhook URL. Okay, and then come back to the spreadsheet, go to Pabbly Connect webhooks initial setup, and here you can see a webhook URL is already pasted. Let me erase this and let me paste a new one. Okay, and here you can see in the trigger column we have F. Okay, and you can see here in the workflow, as I have copied this URL, here it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. Okay, so this means now we have to fetch some test data out from the connected application, that is our spreadsheet. So to fetch the test data here, to set up this automation further, you can see here we have this send test button in the initial setup. So when you click on send test, the form response that you have received here in the first row is going to be sent as the test data. Okay, you can see we have one form response here. Let me show you here. This is a form response I have captured from a dummy person. Okay, so these are the details. So here I am going to click on send test now, and this is the you can see it is showing here test data sent successfully. Okay, this means the data is sent. Let us check in our workflow if we got the data captured. Here you can see in this response we got the data captured like this. Okay, right, so we got the test data. Now go back to spreadsheet, and from this initial setup click on submit. Okay, and you can see the setup is configured successfully. Now you can close this window, and from this extensions Pabbly Connect webhooks initial setup, Pabbly Connect webhooks option, you have to click on this send on event option also. So when you select send on event, whenever a new data or the new form submission arrives here in the spreadsheet, that is going to trigger the workflow and it will start running. So select this send on event option. Okay, now we are done making the connection. Now go back to the workflow, and guys, after receiving the form response, what we want to create a contact in Quentin. Okay, so to create a contact in Quentin, you have to select this application here in this actions tab. So here you can see we have Quentin. Okay, now select the action event as create or update contact. Okay, then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection option, and here you can see it is asking for the API key and the API base URL of your Quentin account. So guys, to find these things you need to see the API info of your Quentin. Let me show you directly how you can find the API info. This is my Quentin dashboard, and here you can see when I'm going to click on the dashboard, this is how the dashboard is going to look like. From the left hand side panel, click on settings, and here you can see in settings under the system option we have this API info. Click on API info, and here is the base URL, so you can just click on copy to clipboard and paste the base URL here. Okay, and you will find the API keys here. So I have already created some keys. If you want to create a new key, you can click on this add key button, and here you can give a name to this key and it will be created for you. Okay, right now I'm going to use an existing key, so you can just click on copy from here and paste the key here in this token field like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Quentin account. You can see we are connected here, and here it is asking for the primary email, the gender, the title, the first name, the last name, and all these details. So guys, I am going to use the test data that I have received from the form submission, and I'm going to map these labels that I have received here in this fields. Okay, so just click here in the primary field, primary email field, and it will show you the trigger step in the drop down, and when you click on it, you can see we have all the data here. So from here I'm mapping the primary email address label, and here it is asking for the gender. So I'm going to toggle this map button to on first, then I'm going to erase this field, and from this form response only I'm going to map the gender which is here. Okay, so you can select the title if you want, or you can leave this. This is not compulsory thing. Let me map the first name, the last name. Okay, so if you have all other details, you can map all the details. Right now I have just asked 3 and 4 things here from the form. You can see the gender, first name, last name, and the addresses. So I have mapped all the things. In the secondary email, let me map the secondary email. This is a required field, right? Now I'm leaving all these fields blank, and now you can check your connection with Quinton by clicking on save and send test request. Okay, and a test contact will be created under the contact section here. Let me show you. So this is the contact section, and here you can see right now we do not have any contact in Quinton. So let us check our connection. I'm clicking on save and send test request, and a test contact will be created. Let me show you. This is the ID. It is showing in the response. Let's check in Quinton. I'm refreshing the contact section, and here you can see we got a new contact added with this ID number 6. This is the first name, last name, email address, and these are the same details that I have mapped here are captured in Quinton as well. Okay, so this is how it is going to work, guys. So when you map the details here like this, what will happen in real time whenever you are going to get a form submission from your leads or your customers, the labels are going to update it automatically and new contacts will be added here automatically. So you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in the workflow. After that, the workflow is going to run in the background, and whenever you're going to get a form submission, you can directly see the contacts here in your Quinton automatically. Okay, and if you want to use this workflow, you can use it because I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.